Last Lent, we started that season in person. We went into our pandemic shutdown shortly after we began Lent, but we began with a series of invitations that we called Love Your Actual Neighbor. Of all the really wonderful new things that we've done at LAUMC in the 4 years that I've been here, that was one of my favorite things. That idea that the way we live out our lives of faith in our neighborhoods is to invite our neighbors who are perhaps strangers to us to share meals with us around our tables. A table, I think, is a very important thing that we have in our homes. We often think of a table, I know the tables in my house often feel like landing places for paper. Really, any horizontal surface can be a place where things gather on their way to being put away somewhere else. But a table is also something that we gather around for sharing, usually meals, often conversation that goes with meals, but food. The places where we come together regularly to share our lives and the food that gives us life because we take it in. A table is really important in the story of our faith tradition. Jesus sharing a Last Supper with his disciples. Jesus going to people's homes and sharing their dinner tables. The Passover meal at which people gathered and remembered and told the stories of what God had done for their people generations back. A table is where we gather. So I encourage you in this Lent and always to begin to think about who you might want to gather around your table as we anticipate coming back into the kind of life where we can be with one another more fully again. Who do you know and love already? And who do you not yet know? Who maybe do you need to have conversation with to understand? And the kind of conversation that happens best over a table, perhaps over a meal shared, but each of us connecting with each other at that small distance that happens around a table.